Our next story is from India. The state of Manipur is experiencing large-scale riots. The Manipur government has issued a shoot-at-sight order. The ethnic violence has been followed by a tribal solidarity march. And these communal riots have displaced over 9,000 people. What exactly is this chaos all about? When did the clashes initially break out? Our next report, getting you the details.
Take a look at these visuals. Cars are set on fire. Injured victims barely able to stand. Stretchers bringing bodies into the hospital. All of this takes place while the state of Manipur burns. Clouds of smoke cover the skies. Armed forces scramble to take control of the situation. This is clearly the aftermath of a fight. Is it a fight for domination? Or a fight for getting one's well-deserved rights? This is the fight between the tribals and the Métis. Who are the Métis? Métis is a predominant ethnic group in Manipur. They cover 53% of the state's entire population. But they only own 10% of the land in Manipur. This is because much of the land is inhabited by the tribals. It must be clear now that the tribals get the upper hand in the state, although the Métis are a majority of the population. So, what's the solution? It's the Scheduled Tribes category. If the Métis are included in the ST category, then they will have the right to purchase land in the hills. But the tribal groups would not like this one bit. Tribal groups like the Kukis and Nagas, one of the most prominent hill tribes of Manipur, have expressed their displeasure through massive protests. The groups called for a 12-hour shutdown. But the tensions rose when the government demolished churches in Imphal on court orders. You see, this is because Kukis and Nagas are Christians. Coming back to the recent incidents, authorities have imposed Section 144, which prohibits the assembly of 4 or more people in an area. This was followed by a 5-day suspension of internet services. Even after the Indigenous Tribal Leaders Forum agreed to stop the protests, police forces did not remove its personnel from the cities. Later, thousands of supporters joined a tribal solidarity march, a march against the inclusion of Métis in the ST category. The march fell witness to the Métis clashing with the tribal protesters. So far, the situation has not been fully contained. The chaos saw fresh violence break out in the city of Imphal. The Rapid Action Force, along with the army and state police force, were deployed. The battle of Métis versus tribals has been a nightmare for residents too. Nearly 9,000 people have been evacuated from several areas. This is while the government has issued a shoot-at-sight order. This is only for extreme cases, in times where resources have been exhausted and the situation cannot be contained. Now a question arises. Why don't the Métis deserve a scheduled tribe status, even when they occupy a majority of the population? How can the imbalance between land and population be bridged? Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.